Have you ever spent hours writing an article only to get almost no traffic? If so, you're not alone. Most beginner writers think the secret to getting traffic is writing better content. But that's only part of the equation. The truth is that even great content can fail if nobody is searching for the topic. That's exactly why keyword research matters. Keyword research helps you discover what people are already searching for, so you can create content around existing demand instead of guessing. When I first started writing online, I made the same mistake many beginners make. I wrote whatever I thought sounded interesting. Some articles took me 5 or 6 hours to finish. Then I would publish them and wait and wait. Nothing happened. Very few visitors. Very few clicks. Almost no growth. Once I learned basic keyword research, everything started to make more sense. Instead of guessing what people wanted, I could see what they were already looking for. Today, I'm going to show you a simple keyword research process that beginners can use without getting overwhelmed by expensive tools or complicated SEO advice. Let's get started. The first thing you need to understand is what a keyword actually is. A keyword is simply a word or phrase someone types into Google. That's it. If someone searches, "how to become a content writer," that's a keyword. If someone searches, "best email marketing software," that's a keyword too. Every search starts with a keyword, and every article that ranks in Google usually targets a specific keyword. The goal is not to rank for everything. The goal is to rank for the right things. The next step is choosing what SEO professionals call a seed keyword. A seed keyword is your starting topic. Think about the main subjects in your niche. If you're a freelance writer, your seed keywords might be freelance writing, content writing, blogging, copywriting, or SEO writing. These broad topics help you uncover more specific opportunities. Let's use content writing as an example. Instead of targeting the broad keyword content writing, you might discover more specific searches like "how to become a content writer with no experience," "content writing portfolio examples," "content writing jobs for beginners." These are often easier to rank for because they're more specific. Now let's talk about the easiest keyword research tool you'll ever use: Google. Most beginners think they need expensive SEO software before they can start. You don't. Open Google and begin typing your seed keyword into the search bar. Google immediately starts suggesting searches. Those suggestions come from real people. Google is literally telling you what people search for. Pay attention to those suggestions. Then look at the People Also Ask section. This is one of my favorite places to find content ideas. Google shows common questions related to the topic. Every question could become an article or video. Next, scroll to the bottom of the search results page. You'll see related searches. Again, these are ideas coming directly from Google users. You can often find dozens of content ideas in just a few minutes. One thing you'll quickly notice is that some keywords are much more specific than others. This brings us to long-tail keywords. A long-tail keyword is simply a longer and more specific search phrase. For example, blogging is very broad, but how to start a blog with no money is much more specific. Broad keywords usually have more competition. Long-tail keywords often have less competition and clearer intent. That's why they're usually better for newer websites. When you're starting out, don't worry about ranking for huge keywords. Focus on specific searches where you can genuinely help someone solve a problem. Now let's talk about something many beginners overlook: search intent. Search intent means understanding what the searcher wants. For example, if someone searches "how to write a blog post," they want information. If someone searches "best blogging platform," they're comparing options. Those are two completely different intentions. Before creating content, ask yourself one question: what is the searcher hoping to find? Then create content that gives them exactly that. Google rewards pages that satisfy search intent. Next, let's look at competition. This step is simpler than many people think. Search your keyword in Google. Look at the websites ranking on page 1. Ask yourself a few questions. Are massive brands dominating every result? Are there smaller blogs ranking? Are the articles outdated? Can you create something more useful? If you see smaller niche sites ranking, that's usually a good sign. It means newer websites may have a chance to compete. You don't need to beat every website on the internet. You just need to find opportunities where you can add value. One habit that has helped me tremendously is keeping a keyword list. Instead of researching one keyword every time you want to publish something, create a simple spreadsheet. Track your keyword ideas. Add article titles. Add notes. Add search intent. Over time, you'll build a content plan that can keep you busy for months. This removes the stress of constantly wondering what to write next. Before we wrap up, let's cover a few common keyword research mistakes. The first mistake is targeting extremely competitive keywords too early. The second is ignoring search intent. The third is creating content before doing research. And the fourth is assuming you know what people want without checking. Keyword research should guide your content, not the other way around. So here's the simple process. Start with a seed keyword. Use Google suggestions. Look at people also ask. Find long-tail keywords. Understand search intent. Study the competition. Build a keyword list. Then create the best content you can. That's really all there is to it. Keyword research doesn't need to be complicated. In fact, the more experience I gain, the more I realize that the basics are usually what matter most. If you can consistently find topics people are already searching for and create useful content around those topics, you're already ahead of most beginners. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments what niche you're researching keywords for right now. I'd love to hear what you're working on. And if you want more practical videos about writing, blogging, SEO, and building an online writing business, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.